until post time, a prime time post time for the Kentucky Oaks today. A lot of big names out of the race, which means some new ones are in. 4 scratches in the Oaks race. The big story leading up to today, and of course the ever-changing odds that go along with it as bettors get those bets in for the races. You see a little bit of wind and men chasing down the hats. The ladies doing the same. It's just part of the game out here at Churchill Downs is every year. Part of the fun, the hat chase.
Yes, Dawn's hat blew off during the Survivors Parade. Bobby pins are a lifesaver. That's what you got to have to keep it down.
Well,
this wind.
You know all the tricks. You've been doing this longer. How many derbies is this for you?
I was actually thinking about that this morning. 19 derbies.
19 derbies?
I know. Crazy.
How lucky am I to sit next to a pro like you?
You're so sweet. This is our second year together, and I'm so thrilled.
It's also Jose Zozaya's second year with us doing derby.
Yeah, he's out there with in the paddock with some fans out there having a good time.
Hey, Brian. Hey, Myra. So you guys talking about the wind perhaps out in the infield. We're enjoying a cool breeze. I want to circle back to the theme of making unforgettable memories, especially, for all the families, the survivors and their support system. Here in the paddock, there's still those other, examples of the pink being that symbol of solidarity with a lot of folks we might have in our community and extending across the country, even to our new friends who are making their Oaks traditions, but they're visiting from out of town. Stacy, in your case, you're visiting us from Atlanta. I have to tell the folks, I was mesmerized by the outfit. Could you talk a little bit about what inspired this for today?
Sure. I think this is our 3rd year in a row coming, and every year gets a little bit more pink, and it feels a little bit more appropriate and confident to wear a lot of pink. And my mom's a cancer survivor, and so it feels good to support women and my mom. And I think, like a lot of women here, we looked at the weather forecast and it was going to be a little chillier than most weekends this month, and so looking for something a little warmer, and I was so lucky to find this coat. I think I've had 100 people stop me and ask me about it. I love it so much. It's so appropriate for today, so it feels good.
There's power in pink and power in staying warm, or you can take off the layer as needed. I wanted to ask you, because I was also, get a shout out to your husband who's off camera, but this is sort of becoming another one of those, building traditions. What does it mean to, make that choice to come spend this weekend out here in Kentucky and, making whatever the new memories are going to be for something you've maybe done before or some other new Oaks or Derby experience you've yet to have at this point?
Oh gosh, yeah. We decided that we wanted to go to the Kentucky Derby the day of the Kentucky Derby 4 years ago, and I think we had our tickets booked for the following year a week later. And it's been just so fun. We're big sports people, big kind of like football, basketball, baseball, and then we decided that we wanted to try to get into the Kentucky Derby scene, and we're so glad that we have, because it is our favorite tradition of the year, and I don't know if we could ever miss it.
There's power in that. So, Stacy, thank you so much for sharing your time with us.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, we're again showing proof that the footprint of the Derby extends far and wide. We're having fun out here because, yes, there are still more races to go. So we'll check back in with you a little later.
I'm playing Where's Waldo with our camera here.
I know.
Trying to pick out Jose in the crowd there.
Give us a big wave if you can see us or hear us, Jose. I've been trying to figure out where you are at in the paddock area there.
That wave taking us to a quick commercial break. We'll see you guys on the other side.
When the excitement in Derby City ends, it's just getting started in nearby Corydon and Harrison County. This is Corydon. This is Harrison County. This is Indiana. Start planning your trip at thisisindiana.org.
Your family, your language, your home. Freedom Senior Services matches every family with caregivers who understand their culture, their needs, and their routine. Care that feels like home, because it is. Visit freedomseniorservices.com for more.
Looking to fit your crew, haul your cargo, or road trip to your next adventure? There's a Honda for that. Want big savings on the full Honda lineup, gas, hybrids, and EVs? There's a Honda for that. Looking for the most Car and Driver 10 Best Awards with 98 trophies? Want the quality, reliability, and safety you know and love? There's a Honda for that. Want award-winning cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs on sale? There's a Honda for that. Search your local Honda dealer today.
A disaster transforms your home into chaos. This is the world of Paul Davis Restoration. Ready to restore your home, to make things right. Paul Davis Property Restoration Experts.
Good morning, Kentucky. It's 7:45 on WKY.
And be aware, I-64 eastbound is crawling after a fender bender near the...
You were unstoppable. That's the 5th green light you've hit in a row. That's 5 for 5. It's almost like the road is rooting for you. Woohoo! Now imagine playing that luck forward with a Kentucky Lottery game like scratch-offs.
Hi, everybody. This is Cindy Sullivan, and we are at the Kroger in Middletown, where the Kroger Floral Design Team is creating the garland of roses for tomorrow's Kentucky Derby winner. It is an absolute work of art. 450 plus roses, each individually wrapped in its own water vial. It's absolutely amazing. And you can come and watch it happen and see other fun things. There's food samples, there's live music, there's all kinds of fun stuff. Come and see us at the Kroger in Middletown.
They're on backup. Let's make it right.
Hold! It's feeling pressure.
Don't let up. Great work, boys. We'll see you on the next one. Chardine Mechanical. Family owned, always on call.
EAC Fence. Safety, security, privacy, beauty. Protect what matters most. EAC Fence. Building trust, quality, and style. EACFence.com.
If you think the first Saturday in May is thrilling, imagine what you could do with a whole weekend. This is Corden. This is Harrison County. This is Indiana. Start planning your trip at thisisindiana.org.
The two of them shoulder to shoulder off the turn. Skippy Longstocking pops outside and is putting in a run, and Corporate Power's coming as well. Grande in behind Baeza trying to sustain that rally. Furlong to go. Corporate Power, Skippy Longstocking nose to nose. Baeza trying to pick him up late. 100 yards to go. Corporate Power gets the lead. Skippy Longstocking fights on. Baeza third. Corporate Power won it. Corporate Power, a hard-fought winner there. Skippy Longstocking second, Baeza third. East Avenue finished fourth.
Watching the replay of that last race, what a finish there for Corporate Power coming up and holding off Skippy Longstocking down the stretch, Mike.
Yeah, Jose Ortiz in the saddle, and he is having a whale of an afternoon here at Churchill Downs on this Oaks Day, and he's got multiple wins, and he may. I hope he wins the Oaks aboard Always a Runner. That's my feeling in that race.
And we go down with Fernando, who is standing by with Jose Ortiz.
Well, Corporate Power took the win in the latest race, and I said that Boricuas were going to show up today, and they have. We're here with Jose Ortiz again. Tell me about Corporate Power. How did that race feel?
It feels really good. He broke good out of the gate. He got good position going into the first turn. And I was just very patient, just trying to wait and make the right move at the right time. And I did, a little bit of drama in the end, but thankfully it was no change, and we got the win.
Was it too close for comfort?
No, I knew I won, but I wasn't comfortable with the objection. You never know what's going to happen.
You're also getting ready for a race tonight on the Kentucky Oaks with Always a Runner. What can we expect on that race?
Well, I think I got a really nice horse, and hopefully I win the race.
I wanted to ask you also about your relationship with Cherie DeVoe. We interviewed her a while ago, and she talked about how much she trusted you, and you guys had worked through the process. You've already won some races today, and you're competing with Golden Tempo for the Derby tomorrow. How are you feeling about that horse and your chances for the Derby?
I feel like we are a long shot, obviously, but we are live long shot. So I think he's a good closer, and if the pace go quick as they always do go quick. I think we got a very good chance to close. And as my relationship with her, I know Sherry for a long time, and she trusts me, I trust her, and we make a good combination.
There we go. Congratulations. Felicidades. And that's all we have right now in the winner's circle. Fernando Garcia, Francis Sheeny, Wave News. I'll go ahead and send things back to you.
Wave's coverage of the Winner's Circle is sponsored by Thomas Law Offices. When you need a lawyer, choosing the winning team matters. In a race as big as the Derby, experience matters. After an injury, having experienced professionals on your side can help you navigate what comes next. Thomas Law Offices, your winning team.
Back out here live here at Churchill Downs on Oaks Day, getting ready for race 10. We cannot show this race live. We will show it when we can after the broadcast rights windows, but we will be right back here on Wave 3 News Day on the Kentucky Oaks.
If you're shopping for trusted, high-quality new tires, look no further than Big O Tires. We're so confident in the tires we sell, we offer a 3-year full road hazard repair warranty, as well as free flat repair, rotations, and balancing. Come into your locally owned Big O Tires.
As they head to the backstretch, it's a tight pass.
He's going to pull ahead. The Twin Spires expert picks were all optimistic.
You've got the best speed rating in the field. Don't fail me now.
Man, I love this horse's name.
And from far behind, here comes Frank. It's neck and neck. Frank is winning. Frank wins.
No matter how you pick your horse, bet with Twin Spires, the official betting partner of the Kentucky Derby. Get your bet back if your horse finishes second or third in eligible races.
The Kentucky Elk and Outdoor Festival at KY Gunco in Bardstown is back on May 9th. Food trucks, beer, and spirits garden, all-day giveaways, and a free concert with the Cruz Brothers. Join us for Kentucky's official elk draw. Full ticket packages available. Visit kyoutdoorfest.com today.
Cinco de Mayo hits different at El Nopal. Free queso and $5 El Nopal Blue Agave shots. And to top it off, get free sopapillas. See ya on Cinco for free queso and sopapillas.
Fresh, fast, fun, El Nopal.
At Bob Hook Chevrolet, we give you more value with the new Chevy than any other dealer in Kentuckiana. Like our lifetime powertrain warranty, our love it or leave it 3-day guarantee, and your first 2 oil changes for free. Come see us or go to bobhook.com today.
Want all the benefits of a new pool without breaking the bank? At Southern Comfort Hot Tubs, our swim spas are 80% less than an in-ground. Perfect for exercise, relaxation, and swimming year-round.
Family-owned Southern Comfort Hot Tubs. Relax more, pay less.
At Trilogy Health Services, we're proud to serve the seniors that call Kentuckiana their home, with more than 15 locations offering a range of personal care, memory care, independent living, and skilled services. To learn more about us, from our non-agency staffing to our engaging life enrichment programs, visit us online at trilogyhs.com.
I'm attorney John D. Camillus. My experience and success cover a broad spectrum: car wrecks, slip and falls, dog bites, nursing home abuse, and large semi-crashes. Call me.
At Big O, that now is no problem at all.
Step into spring savings with $50 to $100 instant savings on 4 select in-stock tires. And use your Big O credit card to get $50 in rebate savings.
Big O Tires, the team you trust.
It's all about the excitement here at the track. If you hear a buzz on our mics and some people cheering, that's because a live race is coming down the stretch as we speak on the turf. Let's see if any of these fans are a winner. They are watching their horse.
Oh, yeah.
The guy in the fedora, he says, wait, did I hit it? The trifecta box?
That guy looks super excited. Well, there's a happy guy.
There he is.
There he is.
Let's go, brother.
Yeah,
Drinks on me tonight,
exactly. He is a winner for sure.
Steaks and cigars. We'll bring you that race here on a delay in about 20 minutes. The fantastic finish there that we think won a couple of bros in the infield. A little bit of cash.
Are you going to place a bet?
I put my Oaks bets in earlier.
Okay.
We gave our picks, so I did a trifecta box with my my other picks. I've got Zany in there, I've got Explora in there, and then I have my long shot that we
Okay.
talked about.
I haven't actually gone and done it, so I'm going to need you to help me with that.
All right.
Okay. I'm not good at that.
We're out of cash, though, because we rode in the golf carts on the way here from the park. So we do it just like the locals, because we are local. We park in the neighborhood and ride in on the golf carts just like everybody else. It's always a lot of fun, and make sure you tip those drivers.
Exactly. say those guys are a lifesaver, really, because it saved us a big chunk of a walk today.
Alina was with us during that experience. She is now in the fan experience just outside of the Aristides statues here at Churchill Downs with another live report. How are you, Alina?
Hey, Brian and Myra. We're keeping cool, having some fun, and in the fan experience, it's not just about the food and the drinks. There's also this little booth tucked in the corner. It's the Kroger booth that shows off the Oaks Day lilies and Oaks Day roses. You know, the beautiful garland. This is a replica of the width and height of that garland of lilies and roses. Not the actual one in this case. They've already taken it and paraded it to the winner's circle, but this is kind of what it would look like if it were sitting right here. And to talk a little bit about what this, what the process is and how you can kind of participate, because locals help to make the garland. This is Stephanie here. She works for Kroger. And can you tell us a little bit about the roses and what we can expect for tomorrow?
So we've actually been doing this since 1987. Kroger is very honored to be a big part of this. We are actually making the garland right now as we speak in our Middletown Kroger until 8 o'clock tonight. If you're coming to the Derby tomorrow, come see us at the booth. We will have it shown and displayed from 12 to 2. So, you know, we're just very honored. We have very great florists that come and they actually sew 500 roses on. So it is a lot of work, the best roses, and we are just honored to be able to display that on the winning horse for Derby.
How cool is it to have the locals come in and help you guys out? I mean, that's just something you don't hear about very often.
Well, and it's just an honor because, you know, we're so in the community in Louisville that it's just another part of Kroger just giving back to the community. And we are very honored and just, you know, want to continue this for years and years to come.
You said 4 to 8 tonight, Middletown Kroger.
4 to 8 tonight, Middletown Kroger. They're actually making them. And then it will be displayed from 12 to 2 here at the Derby for everybody to see and take pictures.
All right, so your last chance to see it up close and personal before Derby Day tomorrow. Brian, Myra, back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Alina. They always do a fantastic job on both the garland of lilies and the garland of roses. The lilies, about 20 inches wide, 16 inches long, weighs 20 pounds, about 150 of these beautiful stargazer lilies making up the garland.
And they come in with a police escort. Like, it is a big deal.
As it deserves.
Yes, it does. It does. All right, so we've got lots more going on here at the track here at Churchill Downs, and we are going to go now to one of the newest members of the Wave family, Camille Gear. Tell us what you got going on back there. You got some kiddos with you.
Yeah, hey guys, you know, we've seen a million hats today, from horses to maybe hats with feathers, but what about a horse head as a hat? This is one I've seen, you know, all day here with Nathan. And Nathan, you got to tell me the story behind it. Why'd you want to wear it? Where'd you get it from?
So me and my mom were shopping at Party City one day after going to get food for the Derby, and I was looking for a hat, and I saw this one and I knew it was the perfect one to wear.
So all the horses that you've picked today in the races, do you think the hat maybe has been some good luck, or how's it kind of done today for you?
It's been very good luck today. Won a lot.
And who's your pick tonight for the Oaks and Derby tomorrow?
I got Commandment for the Derby, and I got 5 on the Oaks. I'm not sure its name, but I got 5 for the Oaks.
I love it. Okay, there you go, guys. Maybe I'll steal his hat later, too, and wear it. You never know. Send things back to you.
I like his pick for Derby, Commandment.
Yeah, and number 5 in the Oaks is Meaning, a serious contender, a big winner of the Santa Anita Oaks. So I think our little friend there,
he may be onto something.
The shout out to Party City, knows a thing or two about horse racing too.
I went to Party City with my mom. I love that. My daughter got so dressed up before me this morning. I was getting ready and she came out. She had her sky blue suit on and her pink fascinator. She looked adorable. It's great to see the kiddos get so excited about Oaks and Derby.
It's ingrained in our community, always has been, as we take a couple of live looks around the track here and show the folks enjoying a sunny Oaks afternoon. There, look at them. They got good seats.
Yeah, they do. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back with more coverage of the Kentucky Oaks right here on Wave.
Call the experts you can trust at BJ Heating and Cooling.
When picking a horse, there's no such thing as a sure thing. But when picking a truck like Ford F-Series, there is. Because you don't become the best-selling truck 49 years straight by being a long shot.
They're off in the Kentucky Derby.
Ford F-Series, the only sure thing on race day. Or any other day. Sorry, fella.
When your loved one needs more than one kind of care, you shouldn't need more than one team. Freedom Senior Services brings together in-home care and adult day health under one roof, one care plan, one team that knows your family by name. Freedom Senior Services. One team, one plan.
At First Savings Bank, our mission has always been simple, to bring a higher quality of life to our communities. And that commitment has always been powered by great people.
As First Savings joins First Merchants, we're honored to carry that legacy forward.
And together, we bring the same familiar faces and trusted team.
Keeping relationships you trust in place, with more capabilities and tools for how people bank today. First Savings will soon become First Merchants, helping you prosper.
For 25 years, Kaufman & Stigger has helped victims of injury accidents. That's 25 years of trust and fighting to put the most money in your pocket, and 25 years of supporting our community. Here when you need us. Go to getthetiger.com.
I don't know. I'm just not sure I see myself in one. I think I need to just think about it.
I totally understand, sir.
What's going on?
American muscle, chrome and steel. From a workday grind to a brand new field. Drug life, no wait, no push, right here, right
now. Now, where were we? I'll take it.
Oaks Day Scrapbook is sponsored by L&N Federal Credit Union.
A scrapbook of survivors, a day of memories here at the Oaks. We love checking in again on the Survivors Parade and getting to hear so many inspirational stories. We also love getting to check in with folks all across the track. We have reporters and meteorologists fanned out at different locations. And over the next couple of minutes, we're going to take you all around the track, going from the infield to the high up area in the first turn, and then maybe a mystery spot thrown in there somewhere for you.
Ooh, okay. So we're going to go now to Meredith Lee with more from some bettors that she met.
We're here in the infield where everything just seems larger than life, especially when you get an up-close and personal look up at the billboard. But what you might be missing out on is that back stretch if you're sitting anywhere else. Right here we get the front row seats, and we're talking to some people from Illinois. Talk to me about what it's like to be here today.
Oh, it's wonderful, exciting. Can't wait to have a mint julep.
And you said this is your first Derby. What's it like?
Awesome. I can see the horses, and I didn't think I would be able to. So
we thought we'd all seen them, but just on the board, at least we could see them run by. You got any picks for us? Since you're a reporter,
any picks?
You might have an inside shot at one of the horses out here today.
We're taking some right now. What was it like seeing it in person? Those pictures are different than seeing them run right by, right?
Oh yeah, seeing it live is a lot better than seeing it on TV. Get to see it in person.
And were you expecting them to move as close? And I mean, you really get that full shot.
I can't wait till the turf races when they're right here. I mean, we're 30 feet away from them.
You'd almost be able to smell them.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Get a julep or two or five, however many. Oh. The infield is the place to absolutely do that.
Okay.
All right, we're going to send it right back to you.
It's so fitting because this is Meredith's first Derby with us, and so everybody has to do their first Derby in the infield. You have to, right? It's part of the experience. So she knew the right spot to go. She found some cool people, and she's roaming around that area, bringing us the sights and sounds.
That's what I did my first Derby. Came out with a bunch of friends and went to the infield.
We all do.
Best memories, yeah, for sure. All right, so at this Derby, this Oaks going to be memorable, of course, for the folks coming out, and they're getting prepared for tomorrow. Of course, you're thinking about your outfits. What do you need to wear? What type of shoes? Do you bring a coat, a jacket, poncho? What do you do?
I know a guy with the answer, and he's the person that we now share all of our best memories with, Kevin Harnett.
Yeah, I was thinking Meredith's trying to wipe their memories away by, trying to get them 5 julips.
Yeah, 5
1, 2, or 5.
That's wiping away your wallet, too. Those aren't cheap.
Like $22 each.
Eesh. All right, yeah. That's
Somebody
why
do that math.
Yeah.
The all-inclusive parts at the track are where to be, that's for sure. Hey, we've seen so many folks out, and you may look at the stands and be like, oh, it doesn't seem like a very big crowd there, but when the races are on, they start pouring out. There's the first turn club. I'm up at the very top of that, and boy, what a difference a year makes. You know, this time last year, we were tracking severe storms moving to the track. When we have active weather like that, we're actually forecasting for NBC and also for the Churchill Downs. So, boy, last year was rough. This year, sort of easy street. You can see the view, partly sunny skies, and the sun is making a difference. Let me show you our temperature. It's 61 degrees right now in Louisville, and we bounced between the upper 50s and lower 60s throughout this afternoon. All in all, it's been fairly decent today. We've had no rain to contend with, but we have seen a few clouds, and we're still looking at the satellite view showing a partly cloudy sky into the rest of the afternoon and evening. Let me give you the Oaks forecast. By the time the Oaks kicks off, post time 8:40, the sun will have just set. We'll be in the twilight. The temperature at 53 degrees, so cool at that point, but there is no rain chance. That's the good news. Moving to tomorrow for the 152nd running of the Kentucky Derby. 59 degrees. That's a chilly Derby day for us. Comes with a 30% rain chance between, we're saying 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. That's going to be our best opportunity to see a little rain. Derby rain chances 30% through that time, 20% on the outer edges of that. Much of the day will be dry, but there will be that minor chance. Should just point out that this is the coldest, if we stay in the 50s, since Sunday Silence took the Roses. That was back in 1989. So you have to dial it back a little while to see a Derby this cold, guys. Tomorrow may not have as much sunshine either, so it may actually feel a little colder than the upper 50s.
All right, we still have time to make adjustments to the outfits.
Oh, well. We're going back to the 80s. The 80s, the year, not the temperature.
I was gonna, no, we're
just
not.
to be clear.
I have a heating pad on my lap right now, which Beth, our wonderful lighting person here, who's helped us got me warmed up over here. So I'm sitting pretty comfortable.
We're all making do. All right.
Yes.
One way to stay warm is to eat and drink your way through the track and all the areas outside of it. Logan Perone sent me a message earlier saying that he's stuffed. Last time we saw him, he was eating lamb chops or something. And I believe now he is, as our notes fly away, at a lemonade stand. Take it away, Logan.
Well, it might be cold, a little chilly out here for Oaks and tomorrow for Derby, but you're still going to need some refreshments. You're still going to need a way to hydrate yourselves, and this is the old-fashioned way we used to do it, a little lemonade stand. I got Caden and Christian out here. Guys, when did you decide we're going to be pouring lemonade for folks today?
Well, we've been doing this for like a couple of years now, and it made us like a lot of money. So like we just like handing out lemonade for the people who need it, or like if you're like dehydrated or something and you need something refreshing, we got some fresh lemonade right here, and it's only $3 a cup, but like if you're nice, maybe $2.
All right, so that means I'm getting it for free because I'm putting you on TV, right? Just kidding, guys. And so I don't know, how often is it that you get to interact with people from all over, and what's it like when people go, hey man, I just need you guys to hook me up?
It's like fun doing it. I mean, people are nice. I like when people's nice to me, we sell lemonade, and yeah.
Now, it's Friday, Kentucky Oaks today, so obviously I'm wearing pink. Was school out or something? Or are you guys just saying, nah, we gotta make our money?
Yeah, we gotta make our money.
We gotta make our money because we need some money because I'm trying to get some things for my room so I can like straighten it up and stuff. And yeah, like I just enjoy like handing out things to people, and it's like a very fun hobby to do.
And where can folks, whether they're going to walk by or whether they want to seek you out, where can they find you guys? What street are we on?
Haywood Avenue.
All right. Haywood Avenue. Come get your lemonade. See my boys, Caden, Christian. And we can't forget where all your ingredients come from. So talk a little bit about what we got in the front of the house here.
All right, so right here we got strawberries. This is the garden for everything. We got a couple of plants up there, but those don't matter right now. And these are the strawberries. We put water. We water them every day, especially when it's cold. And then we got some growing right here, so small ones, they're blooming. And then, yeah, it's just pretty much everything. This is where we got our strawberries from, fresh out the garden. We make sure they grow. Hopefully the birds don't eat them. But, yeah, and that's all for us.
So you want people to know when they're coming here and getting the strawberry lemonade, they're getting the freshest those strawberries can be.
Yes. Pretty sure, yeah. It's probably better than all the stores one because they probably put plastic in it. But this is homemade and fresh.
That's how we do it.
Who got you into like gardening? Like who got you in over here?
Calvin, all right. All right. Yeah, no, yeah. Why get into gardening? I mean,
I love it. The fresh fruit seems like it's better. So
I was gonna say, can't complain about that.
yeah, you really can.
All right. Well, I think we got that little part. I just want to make sure that we got that. They grow their own strawberries. That is awesome.
Here's how we know Logan's from Philly, as we have some more kids here enjoying the infield. Hey, ask those kids if they're out of school today. Man, we haven't had school on Oaks Day in like 30 years. Shout out JCPS.
Exactly.
Friday's always a day off Derby week.
Offered to come over here. It's great to see kids hustling and making some money. I love that. You know, learning some money-making skills, taking advantage of the crowds. That's great.
A lot of people making money today. All right, this live picture, a perfect way to show you what happens in the infield, playing some soccer and running around and enjoying ourselves on this Oaks Day. We've got several more races to go. Don't forget, it's prime time today, so 2 more hours until the race itself, several more leading up. On delay, we'll show you a couple of stretch runs, what you may have missed after a quick commercial break.
Hey Kentucky, got horses? The Ferris Equine Program delivers exclusive savings for equine businesses and other organizations. Ferris Mowers with patented suspension, the best ride on the market, and powered by Vanguard Commercial Power. Get yours at Outdoor Turf Products, your lawnmower superstore.
This is the 2026 Nissan Rogue. Powered by Ward's 10 best engines, you can feel as comfortable out here as you do in here. Go Rogue in the 2026 Nissan Rogue, the most powerful Rogue ever. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Now get $3,500 customer cash on Rogue, or well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on select model trims.
In Kentucky, we know that performance out of the gate matters. When life changes in an instant, you want representation that rises to the occasion and finishes strong. Thomas Law Offices, fighting for Kentucky, fighting for you.
Good morning, Kentucky. It's 7:45 on WKY.
And be aware, I-64 eastbound is crawling after a fender bender near the...
You're unstoppable. That's the 5th green light you've hit in a row. That's 5 for 5. It's almost like the road is rooting for you. Now imagine playing that luck forward with a Kentucky Lottery game like Scratch-Offs.
Cinco de Mayo hits different at El Nopal. Free queso and $5 El Nopal Blue Agave shots. And to top it off, get free sopapillas. See ya on Cinco for free queso and sopapillas.
At Park Duval Community Health Centers, we believe healthcare is for everybody, everywhere. Our 7 locations across Kentucky provide affordable, high-quality care no matter your income. We are Park Duval.
I'm attorney John D. Camillus. My experience and success cover a broad spectrum: car wrecks, slip and falls, dog bites, nursing home abuse, and large semi-crashes. Call me.
Hey Kentucky, got horses? The Ferris Equine Program delivers exclusive savings for equine businesses and other organizations. Ferris Mowers with patented suspension, the best ride on the market, and powered by Vanguard Commercial Power. Get yours at Outdoor Turf Products, your lawnmower superstore.
And welcome back to Waves coverage of the Kentucky Oaks, taking a live look there at the paddock. The paddock has changed so much, Brian, over the last couple of years. You remember when it was just completely different?
Oh, yeah.
It was so different a couple of years ago, and it's completely transformed, much different. And
now it's $200 million paddock.
Exactly. It's really, really nice. You know, I think one of the things about today is coming out and seeing how people are just having a good time, enjoying the food, the fashion, the horses, and seeing people that they know. It's been great.
It's all about the fun until it's all about the bets. And we want to talk a bit about some of those when it comes to the Oaks race. Our handicappers, Kendrick Haskins and Mr. Mike Hartnett, joining us live here to talk about the Oaks race. And guys, one of the questions I had, I want to say a tale of two rails here, because I know we've got Bob Baffert's Explorer coming out of the one hole. People will bet that down no matter what because it's Bob Baffert. And I saw when we got Resist coming in as a long shot, some of the odds throughout the day were 65 to 1. I don't know where we're currently sitting, but my goodness, that would pay.
Yeah, wouldn't mind putting a couple dollars down on that one.
She should probably be a 80 to 1. But after a rich strike, the bettors say, hey, let's go get the money, you know, show me the money.
Yeah, well, we're going to break down some of these horses for you as we get ready for Kentucky Oaks, as he brought up Explorer, of course, is Bob Baffert's horse, the 3-year-old. She's coming in, won her last race out, and she's finishing in the money every time she steps on the race course.
Yeah, and Brian mentioned the one post position. I don't think it's going to bother her in a 14-horse field.
Yeah, it's only 14 horses.
Yeah, she should be fine. And, you know, she's got some real backclass. She was second in the Breeders' Cup, in her Breeders' Cup race last year. And she lost her race in February. She bounced back to win at Oaklawn Park, the Honeybee Stakes, and she beat Counting Stars in that race. She missed the Fantasy Stakes with a fever, and Bob Baffert decided to just train her up to the Oaks. So she is coming in off a 2-month layoff. That might be a little bit of a concern, but Flavien Prat, who probably had his pick in the Oaks, he stays aboard Explorer, and I think that's a good positive thing if you're checking off the boxes there. And of course, you know, Explorer's very consistent, first or second in all 7 of her starts, and there's always a runner.
Always a runner coming in. Surprisingly, is the favorite right now.
Yeah.
This Chad Brown's horse, of course, is the daughter of Gun Runner. Only two races, but she won both of them, Mike.
Yeah, and last fall she got sick. Always Winner really got sick, and she was really sick, and it just put her on the shelf. But Chad Brown knew last fall that Always a Runner was his Oaks filly. She said she was the best 2-year-old filly in his barn, and you know he's got a barn full of good ones. So the 2 starts heading into the Oaks did not change the belief that Brown has in Always a Runner, who really put it all together in the Gazelle, going a 1 1/8. And you know, 2 races. Maybe it's too much to overcome. I'm not sure. There's Counting Stars for trainer Mark Casse.
Yeah, Mark Casse's horse, Counting Stars, coming into this one. She had a bad run in the Martha Washington, but she's bounced back and finishing second in the Honeybee and then finishing first in the Fantasy.
Mark Casse is really high on Counting Stars, and the Fantasy was easily her best race of her career, and she got really good speed figures. So she's coming into the Oaks with plenty of momentum for trainer Mark Casse, Counting Stars.
Of course, Meaning coming in, Mike McCarthy's horse, and being ridden by Juan Hernandez. 4 lifetime starts, 3 wins. What do you think about her?
She's in a really nice groove right now. She got those back-to-back victories out at Santa Anita, and she won the Santa Anita Oaks going a mile and a 16th, and she's coming in fine form. Only one defeat. That came last fall when she was 4th in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies. That's no disgrace whatsoever, and she's definitely going in the right direction for the Kentucky Oaks.
And then last but not least, the initial favorite coming into the Kentucky Oaks, Zany. She's coming in with 3 first-place finishes, but finished 2nd in her last race in the Ashland at Keeneland.
And she's in good hands with Irad Ortiz and Todd Pletcher, and she was 2nd in the Ashland. That's the only blemish on her record. 3 wins out of 4 races. She's won at the Oaks distance of a mile and 1/8. She did that as a 2-year-old. So going into the Ashland, she was thought to be the Oaks favorite. You know, everybody has a bad day. You can't win them all, but she's loaded with talent.
Like I say, this is a wide open field. Like every horse we just previewed, I can see crossing the finish line first.
It'd be no surprise if any of those 5 won the race. Yeah,
I think we're going to have an exciting finish coming down the stretch. We are just a couple of races away from the 152nd running of the Kentucky Oaks. We will be back out here at Churchill Downs here in just a minute.
Your Kentucky Derby official station. Wave's coverage of the Kentucky Derby is sponsored by Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport.
Wave News is celebrating what's good in our community. Email us your good news at what'sgood@wave3.com.
What's Good is sponsored by Bear Nose Pizza. Wave's coverage of the Kentucky Derby is sponsored by Shady Rays, polarized sunglasses with lost and broken protection.
This isn't us saying we make an EV. This is us saying we make an EV worthy of being a Lexus. Because the greatest measure of an automobile is how it makes you feel. The all-electric RZ.
We live with you, build with you, grow up with you, and dream with you. At Central Bank, we belong to the same communities you do. You're our neighbors, friends, and business partners. And through the relationships we build with you every day, we consistently serve you better. That's what highly personal banking is all about. We start with you.
Need a new fence but can't get a company to call you back? For over 50 years, Oklahoma Fence has always answered. High-quality fences at an affordable price. Right now, get 10% off your new fence and have your quote in less than a week. Contact Oklahoma Fence today.
As they head to the backstretch, it's a tight pack.
He's going to pull ahead. The Twin Spires expert picks were all optimistic.
You've got the best speeder rating in the field. Don't fail me now.
Man, I love this horse's name.
And from far behind, here comes Frank. It's neck and neck. Frank is winning. Frank wins.
No matter how you pick your horse, bet with Twin Spires, the official betting partner of the Kentucky Derby. Get your bet back if your horse finishes 2nd or 3rd in eligible races.
Here is a live look at the paddock right now as we get ready out here at Churchill Downs to have race number 11 happen. Of course, we will be bringing that to you on a delay, but it's a good one leading into race 13, the Oaks today, where we have had a lot of folks dressed sharply on this Oaks day, as to be expected when you come to the track.
It's not just the ladies that get dressed up, it's the men as well. They bring it.
You guys deserve the most of the acclaim, however.
Well, thank you. But, you know, I'm really impressed seeing how great some of the guys dress.
Camille Gear found some who are dazzling.
Well, of course, everyone is here for the Oaks and all the races today, but my favorite part of the day, of course, is the fashion. So we got to talk about y'all's looks. They're fabulous. Tell me the inspiration. Where do these jackets come from?
Well, being from Louisiana, we have a lot of festivals, and Mardi Gras is a big deal. And when you get out of Louisiana, you're not able to really express yourself. And so when we said, hey, the Derby's here, and we get to kind of express our roots and from Mardi Gras, I said, hey, let's get it, and here's where we're at. You know, we love it. We're having a great time, and we just figured we'd.
I tried to order some and I was having trouble. Well, I come in, I said, well, I just want to have a good jacket this year. Well, his wife was like, we'll have our tailor get you one. I was like, no way. He said, no, he can have you one ready by tomorrow. I was like, you got to be kidding me, because I'm leaving. She's like, you going to the Derby, we're going to get him to help you out. Yep. So they helped me out. So well, it's kind of the same, you know, but we both pick. I think his is a little better. But when it comes Mardi Gras next year, I'm going to go borrow his jacket.
I love it. Well, you guys both got the pink memo, so you're doing everything right. What's been your favorite part of the day so far?
Well, actually, I would say I'm ahead because I haven't been able to make a bet yet. Yes, I'm going to be making some, but I talked to 4 or 5 people that said that they bet every race and they've lost every one, so I feel like I'm ahead so far.
And who's your pick for tomorrow's race?
Oh, my God, it's so hard. The Puma, I'm not going with Renegade. I don't know. The Puma, Chief Wallaby. It's hard. If Brian Hernandez can make a win, he's from Louisiana, so he used to ride for my dad, and his daddy used to ride for my dad. So I'm pulling for Brian Hernandez, but I think maybe the Puma or Chief Wallaby.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. You look great. These are some of the best jackets we've seen all day, and I'm sure there's plenty more to come. Guys, we'll send things back to you.
All right, thanks, Camille. I said they were dazzling. Should have said bedazzling, because those jackets were bedazzled to bits. They looked fantastic. Hey, before we went to her, we were talking about getting ready for race number 11 as we look here again at the Paddock Terrace area underneath the Twin Spires. And I tripped up a bit because I looked down at the name of it, the 41st running of the, and I thought, I'm not even going to try this. I'm going to try it now. The Fasig Tipton La Troyon, a grade 1 race. It sounds kind of Creole or something, maybe a Louisiana tie, which Alina Noakes would be perfect.
Yes.
That's where she's from, her neck of the woods. She probably actually knows how to pronounce that race.
I love the accent the guys had that took you to Louisiana. It felt like we were there. They were just, their accents, but look at those folks having fun.
Can
those
you hear
girls.
the song? I can't hear it.
I can't hear the song, no, but they've had a couple maybe mint juleps, a couple lilies. They're having a good time there dancing. So we were talking about Louisiana. That's where Alina Noakes is actually really from too, but she's in the fan experience with more for us.
Well, guys, you never know who you're going to meet in the fan experience area. And today I've met a lot of first-timers, including several people from this group here. We've got some Californians, some Chicagoans. These are the first people we met. And tell me, first time out here, how's it been so far?
It's been unbelievable. I love it. You know, coming from Chicago, we don't have anything like this. So I've had a lot of fun out here. And we're just really enjoying ourselves, doing our best to kind of fit in here, but it's unbelievable. I love it.
You said you didn't realize that Fan Experience had free food, free drink, but does that mean just more money you're going to place on some bets today?
Well, we definitely brought some money for food, and then we found out that all this out here was free. And, you know, a couple extra $100 to lose to sports betting, so.
Or win. We're doing our best out here, but
it's not going so well,
you know,
right
trifecta,
now,
exact. We don't know everything. We're doing our best.
Try to turn it around for the afternoon for sure.
Yeah.
Sure, having some fun. That's just what you do for Oaks and Derby. It doesn't really matter. Don't take yourself seriously. Just enjoy it, right? And these ladies over here from California in their Oaks pink, I mean, just beautiful. Your first time, it's your bucket list. Tell me, how did you get here?
Well, we flew. My youngest son knew I'd always wanted to go to the Kentucky Derby, so he sent me, paid for it, to the Kentucky Derby this year. So.
That's amazing. And best friend perk.
Best friend. Her husband didn't want to go, so I won. I already won.
Yeah.
I am here. I already won. So there you go.
How has it been so far? What's been your favorite part?
You know what? Everybody's been so friendly. Everybody's been so friendly.
Everybody's been
Yes. Yeah.
And the food's great, and free drinks and
free
food.
Drinks and food. Yeah.
It's awesome.
More money to bet on the ponies. And she's a rider, so she tells me how to bet.
Yeah.
So,
okay. So who was your pick for today?
Well, for the Oaks?
Yes.
Well, I have to go with number 2.
We're going with Zany and Counting Star.
Because she is the daughter of a Triple Crown winner.
The Pharaoh.
Yeah, American Pharaoh.
American Pharaoh, yeah.
So you got to go with that. Hopefully in the genes, that's what we're hoping for. But she's a good-looking mare, so.
You're well-researched. A lot of people aren't. They just come in, they place their bets, have some fun. But hope for the best for that for you guys. And look, guys, you never know that these people did not know each other prior to just a few minutes ago. They've just hit it off, having fun. That's what you do here in the fan experience. Back to you.
Alina making some new friends as others make new friends in the fan experience. That's what these race days are all about. Hey, your dancing girls there in the infield a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
It was Mickey, the song. I just couldn't hear it. It's not that I don't know my music. That's a 1982 one-hit wonder.
Exactly.
Went to
Hey,
number
Mickey,
one
you're
on the
so
charts.
fine. Yeah, that's a good song. You know, the people Alina was talking to talked about how friendly people were here, and that's what we love to hear is when people come from out of town, they get a great experience. We roll out the red carpet for them. So great to hear that people are meeting other folks that are nice to them, and they are having a great time. We are going to take a quick break.
You said red carpet right as we showed the porta potties. We rolled those out too.
Hopefully they're clean. We will be right back.
A Bound Credit Union is for living. We're for Friday nights and Saturday mornings. We're for first drives and weekend trips. We have unique options based on your needs. Visit aboundcu.com to learn more. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Opportunity Lender, Equal Housing Lender.
Shardite at 24, critical site exposure. Worth and Jefferson, building 6, Alpha, 9. We're on it. They're on backup. Let's make it right.
Achilles valve! Oh, feeling pressure!
Great work, boys. We'll see you on the next one. Shardite Mechanical. Family owned, always on call.
After an accident, get the Tiger on your side means you get lawyers who understand the importance of family, lawyers who see the true value of what has been lost, lawyers who fight to put the most money in your pocket. Call Kaufman and Stigger and get the Tiger on your side.
Looking to fit your crew, haul your cargo, or road trip to your next adventure? There's a Honda for that. Want big savings on the full Honda lineup? Gas, hybrids, and EVs? There's a Honda for that. Looking for the most Car and Driver 10 Best Awards with 98 trophies? Want the quality, reliability, and safety you know and love? There's a Honda for that. Want award-winning cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs on sale? There's a Honda for that. Search your local Honda dealer today.
Wawa's $6 meal deal is back. The sandwich you crave, a fountain drink, and the Hers chips you want. All for just $6. Big taste, real value, no compromise. Gotta have a Wawa.
Make Mother's Day special with Bud's Pfeiffer Jewelers. Right now, celebrate your love for Mom with a brilliant 1-carat heart-shaped loose diamond for only $4.99. Only at Bud's Pfeiffer Jewelers in downtown Corydon, Indiana.
We are back out here live at Churchill Downs, just under 2 hours away from the very first primetime running of the Kentucky Oaks. It is the 152nd running of this historic race. First run way back on May 19th, 1975, when Churchill Downs was known as the Louisville Jockey Club. A lot has changed between now and then, including how you watch the race, some new technology, high dynamic range. You're going to see the Oaks this year like never before. Today's broadcast in high dynamic range, bringing you brighter highlights, richer color, every detail popping from the silks to the stretch run. It is the Oaks in HDR. We can't wait to bring it to you underneath the bright lights here at Churchill Downs.
Everything seems to pop a little bit more, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It does. All right. So we have been having a lot of fun out here at Churchill Downs for the 152nd Kentucky Oaks. And Natalia Martinez, she has been out and about today. She is going to be telling us a little bit more from the Triple Crown Club.
Natalia Martinez here at the Triple Crown Room at Churchill Downs, celebrating this lovely Oaks. Take a look behind me. This is one of the most exclusive areas where people can come and enjoy the day, place their bets, and have a good time, get all dressed up, of course. And, of course, the ladies look beautiful in pink with the big hats, but the gentlemen get to dress up, too. So I found them here in the room, and I just had to talk to you guys because you look fabulous. So you are local.
I am from Louisville originally, but I live in Iowa now. Yes?
Okay, so tell me about your outfit.
I got this from Anthropologie. This is custom from Head Candy right here in New Albany. Brittany does an amazing job.
So are you one of those who waits till the last minute, or do you plan well before?
I start looking and the dress first, then the headpiece, and then we put it all together.
Okay, and tell me about this suit because it's so unique. He nailed the look. Now, you're from Chicago.
I'm from Chicago,
Okay,
yep.
so tell me about the outfit.
So I planned pretty far in advance because I felt like I always wait till the last minute to plan my Oaks and Derby outfits, and I wanted to do something that was embroidered. So I did a bunch of research online, and I found this website called Prete de Ego. I hope I'm saying that correctly, but it took about 4 months to get in, and I felt like the flowers and the little birds and the white were just really like perfect for Oaks.
Well, you guys nailed the look. You look lovely. So enjoy the rest of the day. And are you guys, how loud does it get later on when people are looking at the races over there at the monitor?
It gets pretty loud. It's pretty fun. I mean, most of the excitement happens outside, getting to watch the race in person, but when Oaks time comes around, everyone's ready to go.
Thank you guys so much. Back to you. Happy Derby.
Happy Derby indeed, whether you're Natalia's friends planning outfits months in advance or you're a last-minute shopper. Sometimes the weather is the thing that will decide what outfit you wear this year, as a couple of folks take a nice basking in the sun infield nap here. Hey, why not? A couple of hours till post time. It's the perfect time to do it. Wake back up for the prime time race. And we are just now in time to hear a bit from Kevin talking about those outfits for tomorrow and how the ever-changing Derby forecast is always trying to throw a curveball our way.
Yeah, Kevin. So tomorrow, talk to us about this rain, when it's going to happen. I think if you're prepared, it really won't be that bad.
Well, you know, we really haven't changed a whole lot. We've said for more than a week now we were going to keep a minor rain chance in on Derby Day afternoon, and that essentially is the chance. You saw the guy laying in the sun there. Boy, the infield used to be so much crazier. There'd be a number of people passed out in the infield, but that kid was just taking a little nap there, I think. You'll notice the sun is shining here, so we have seen the clouds sort of break up over the course of the last few hours. We have seen a lot of people in blankets, in jackets, buying some coats. They may have been caught off guard by the cooler temperatures today. It's 61 right now in Louisville, right at our target temperature for today. The turf is firm and the dirt is fast. These are current track conditions. Satellite view showing the clouds breaking up just a bit. We'll hold on to a few clouds right through the evening and overnight hours tonight. So your forecast for the Kentucky Oaks, 54 degrees. Post time is at 8:40. That's just 5 minutes after sunset. We're not expecting any rain. Let me show you the 10-day earliest alert, and in this I'll point out on Saturday, which is Derby Day, I'm going to walk you through this because we have the Derby Day forecast, and then we're going to talk rain chances. You can see throughout the afternoon, we're going to push the rain chance 20% and then to 30%, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock. Bring it back down as we approach post time for the 152nd running of the Kentucky Derby. As far as the radar view now is concerned, not much to talk about. In the 10-day, you're going to see, though, we also have the alert day in place. That comes in late next Tuesday. That's an opportunity to see a few stronger storms in the area. Temperatures are in the 70s for the front part of the week. We'll drop back into the 60s. The coolest day out of the whole 10-day forecast happens to be tomorrow, Derby Day, with that high of 59 degrees. Guys?
Oh, man.
Of course it does.
Of course. Kevin.
Hey, you know, we just take it as they come. It beats last year, that's for sure, right? The storms that were happening on Oaks Day. We had of drizzle at times last year. You all were complaining about the rain, if you don't remember.
Oh, yes. I mean, remember, it was pouring down rain. We had to evacuate our set, and we went running.
It was a good reminder. All right, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin, for putting that into perspective.
Our complaints are over. We are getting set now for race number 11. We will air it on a delay for you. Just heard the call to the post. Got about 10 minutes before they load into the gates. If you haven't put in a pick yet, I'm thinking horse number 4, Miss Justify, with Tyler Gaffleone in the saddle. How about Mr. Justify? You remember him in 2018?
Oh,
Triple Crown winner?
Triple Crown winner. Yeah, Justify. All right,
Miss Justify takes it in this race.
So it is Meredith Lee. She's new to the Wave family, and it's her first Derby.
Her parents aren't new to the track. I saw them at Derby.
Okay, so they have been enjoying all the Derby festivities this week. We're going to go out to Meredith now with her parents.
We've been walking around Churchill Downs, and right now we're just outside of the starting gate suites. And I ran into some familiar faces. I want everyone to meet my parents, Greg and Susie Lee. Hi. How are you guys doing today? This is their first Derby experience. We're here for Oaks. What is the favorite part of the day?
Well, I just had exacta, so that's a pretty good start.
That's awesome. And you guys have learned a couple things from Derby. Yes, since you did. This is your first Downs experience. It is. Second day back on the track. So let's go through some Derby do's and don'ts. Mom, you told me some good tips that you had earlier.
I tried. I'm learning as I go, which is good. Everybody's super friendly, so I would say do understand the assignment, the hats and the outfits, and of course the lily. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Everybody here is so welcoming and friendly and nice, and we love your new Kentucky home.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Yes. You also pointed out a good do and don't when it came to the outfits, right?
Absolutely. I know patinators, fascinators, and plain hats with the cinnamon.
So do know the terms.
And do know the terms if you want to ask for something that you love and compliment people on what they have. And what else did I learn?
I think you said do jump up and down when you're excited.
Oh, I did mention. Yes, absolutely. Do yell if you win, but don't yell if you've had too many lilies.
That's a great tip there. Dad, what about you? How many Derby do's and don'ts?
I'd say do's. Do listen to your wife when it comes to
the outfit of the day.
The outfit of
And
the
who
day,
to vote.
absolutely.
Who to vote for.
She keeps calling the bids votes.
Yes.
The bets.
The bet.
I'm messing it up too now. What about
I rub off on you.
Don't underestimate the amount of bourbon in mint julep.
Yeah, that's a good one to know. All right, we're going to send these two off to get another julep and another lily.
Cheers.
Now, cheers. I'm going to give these guys a big hug, and I'm going to send it back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Louisville.
Thank you, Louisville.
Thank you.
All right, sometimes the day at the races is all about family. Good to see Meredith's family enjoying some time here at Churchill Downs. All the fans enjoyed race number 10 a few moments ago, the 69th running of the Modesty. Let's take you to the stretch.
Kathy and Marissa's following her as well. They're off the turn. Stylish Sue trying to tough it out. Jazora's cut loose, but she's still on the outside, and she's still in second. Dona Quota's there. Proctor Street dives to the rail. Kathy and Marissa's picking it up on the far outside. Here comes Kathy and Marissa outside. Proctor Street inside. Jazora is beaten by Kathy and Marissa. Kathy and Marissa first on the wire. Length and a half or so. It's tight for second. Proctor Street or Jazora.
For 5, Kathy and Marissa winning that race with a nice run there on the turf.
Yes, all right. Fernando Garcia Francescini has been in the winner's circle, and he joins us now with the winner.
Well, we are here with Chad Brown, the trainer behind Kathy and Marissa, who won the latest race. Tell me what's going through your mind right now.
I thought that she ran great. Jazora was just off a layoff. She ran a solid second. We'll move forward. 2 nice fillies off a layoff that should have good seasons.
And talk to me now about Jose Ortiz. You guys are going to be, again, competing as a duo tonight on the Oaks race with Always a Runner. How are you feeling about that race, and what odds do you see for that horse for a win?
Well, I love the way she's training. I'm happy to have Jose, who's just in top form riding, and we've won a lot of big races together, Jose and I, so I'm excited about that. She has a good post position. She's getting over this Churchill surface great in the mornings. I'm expecting a good race from her.
Tell me about that partnership between you and Jose. You mentioned that it's special. You've already won a lot. How is that like?
Yeah, so we've been working together for many years, and we've won a Preakness together and Breeders' Cup races together and such. So, yeah, I'm hoping to carry on that winning partnership.
And I'd be remiss to not ask about Emerging Market, who a lot of people are talking about going into the Derby race tomorrow. How are you feeling about that? And why should people consider Emerging Market as a contender in the Derby race?
Yeah, I know he's lightly raced, but he's training so well. And his 2 races that he has run, he's won them both. And he showed a lot of heart and determination in those wins. And, you know, when you're coming into the Kentucky Derby, I've learned you got to bring horses in that are really thriving and doing well if you want them to run well. Haven't won the race, but I've had some horses nearly win, and those were always the ones that were training the best, and he fits that mold.
And we're hoping for a win tomorrow. Congratulations, Sean. Good luck with everything. Reporting in the winner's circle, Fernando Garcia, Francis Cheney, Wave News. I'll go ahead and send things back to you guys.
All right, good deal. Thanks, Fernando. Talking to Chad Brown there, winning in race number 10. He talked about him having a Derby horse tomorrow. How about a horse in race number 11, fully subscribed? For a look at all the horses in the upcoming race, let's go to the handicappers. Mike Hartnett, Kendrick Haskins.
Hey, Brian and Mara, the La Toyante, the 11th race, the Grade 1 $1 million race. There's a lot of good horses in this one, Mike, and some heavy hitters as far as trainers go.
Yeah, they're going to go a mile and a 16th. Got a field of 11 going to post, and number 1, Bless the Broken for Brad Cox, got a chance. She finished second a couple months back in a Grade 1 race in California. Last year, Bless the Broken ran a good third in the Kentucky Oaks just a year ago.
And she's raced here twice.
Yeah.
And it's the number 2 horse, Scalable, Todd Fletcher horse, ridden by Johnny Velasquez.
Scalable coming off back-to-back stakes victories up in New York. And at 8-1 on the board, she rates a chance today.
3 horses, a long shot. Nerazuri right now is at a 26-1 long shot. It's Mark Cassie horse ridden by Christian Torres.
And we might want to get to our contenders here. Number 5 is Shred the Gnar. And you know what Shred the Gnar means? Shred the Gnar it means someone with exceptional skill for snowboarding or skateboarding. So can you shred the Gnar? That's what I guess what they. That's what they.
I can't roller skate.
Well, Shred really likes Churchill Downs. 2 for 2 here under the Twin Spires. She could go to the front and try to say, "Catch me if you can." Chasen's in here for Brad Cox, and I'm going with fully subscribed. I'm on the Chad Brown train with Flavian Pratt, number 9, fully subscribed.
And I'm going with Brad Cox's Bless the Broken. We will have much, much more from Churchill Downs on Kentucky Oaks Day 152 right here on Wave 3.
In a world that asks, what have you done for me lately? The world's best-selling vehicle has done it again. The 6th generation Toyota RAV4 is all new from the ground up, and the experts like what they see. It's totally redesigned, totally hybrid, to deliver more power and better efficiency than ever before, with style, comfort, and great value. Get the all-new RAV4 with a $299 a month lease or 4.99 APR financing. Toyota, let's go places.
When your loved one needs more than one kind of care, you shouldn't need more than one team. Freedom Senior Services brings together in-home care and adult day health under one roof, one care plan, one team that knows your family by name. Freedom Senior Services, one team, one plan.
In our lives, we are given countless choices and the courage to forge our own paths. Some journeys are direct, others take time, patience, and perseverance. But every path begins with a single decision: to start. At Ivy Tech Sellersburg, opportunity isn't a finish line, it's a foundation. a place where potential is discovered, skills are built, and futures take shape. No matter where life takes you, remember, it all starts here.
This is the 2026 Nissan Rogue. Powered by World's 10 best engines, you can feel as comfortable out here as you do in here. Go Rogue in the 2026 Nissan Rogue, the most powerful Rogue ever. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Now get $3,500 customer cash on Rogue, or well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on select model trims.
Hey Kentucky, got horses? The Ferris Equine Program delivers exclusive savings for equine businesses and other organizations. Ferris mowers with patented suspension, the best ride on the market, and powered by Vanguard Commercial Power. Get yours at Outdoor Turf Products, your lawnmower superstore.
There's Mexican food, and then there's Gustavo's. 5 locations, Gustavo's Mexican Grill.
Churchill Downs, one of the most storied places in American sports. Under the Twin Spires on Oaks Day, this track once again becomes a stage for high stakes and history-making moments. For 152 years, Churchill Downs has been the heartbeat of thoroughbred racing in Kentucky. Fans will walk through these gates dressed in their best, and the world's finest fillies will break from the gate for a chance to wrap their legacy in a garland of lilies. Every year, the Kentucky Oaks writes a new chapter, but the magic of the track never changes. The Oaks is where hope and tradition meet. It's a showdown for the nation's top 3-year-old fillies, the ladies of the sport, digging deep in the dirt as the fastest filly takes their only shot for the highest honor, Oaks Champion. And this year, history takes on a new dimension. For the first time, the Kentucky Oaks will be running in prime time, under the lights, with a national audience settling in for a nighttime race for the lilies. But what makes this day truly special? A celebration of support, community, and care. It's about more than a race. All around Churchill Downs on Oaks Day, you will see pink and teal, the colors of breast and ovarian cancer awareness. In the stands, in the field, and all along the rail, thousands of fans are dressed to honor fighters and survivors who inspire this day. Before the fillies fight for their place in history, the track will pause for one of the most emotional traditions at Churchill, the Survivors Parade. Cancer survivors from across the country will walk the track, cheered on by the crowd and their supporters who have never left their side. For a few powerful moments, survivors, not horses, are the heroes in the spotlight. Wave News coverage of the 152nd Kentucky Oaks celebrates it all. The timeless magic of Churchill Downs. The fierce competition of the best 3-year-old fillies in the world. And the strength of the survivors and families who turned this day into something far bigger than a sporting event. From the fashion and pageantry to the thunder of powerful hooves in prime time, Oaks Day at Churchill Downs is ready to deliver another unforgettable chapter. This is the 152nd Kentucky Oaks, where tradition runs deep, the racing spirit runs high, and hope takes a victory lap. You're watching Wave, your official Derby station.
A nice preview there of what Oaks Day looks like. Here, we're back live with a shot of the Twin Spires, the Grade 1 stakes race. The Oaks itself, a $1.5 million purse just about an hour and 40 minutes away. The Lilies for the Phillies. We'll have one more race in between now and then. It's race 12, the 42nd running of the Edgewood. The payout's getting bigger and bigger as we head throughout the day. A little wind whipping there in the infield as fans settle in for a couple of hours of live racing on this Friday in Louisville, Kentucky.
And people are getting comfortable out there in the infield, just taking a seat there on the grass. It's going to be a long night ahead of us. You know, with this later race time, it's going to be interesting, Brian, to see how everything else is going to be impacted throughout the night. Folks are going to be making it to the parties later tonight, maybe waking up a little bit later tomorrow as well.
Later dinner reservations, later party times. We've got our crews spread around the track for now, keeping you posted on all things Oaks. Let's start with Dawn G, who has an update from where she's been hanging out. Hey there, Dawn.
Hey guys, I'm at the First Turn Club. Beautiful place, about 2,000 folks in here. Come on through, don't let us stop you. Everybody eating. Now, it took you a little while ago, all the way from the bars to the unbelievable food, to the bathrooms that are like supreme, right? But then the folks that make it all happen. Here's a few of the staff, and I can't hold them too long because they got a whole lot of people. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Shay.
I'm Tasha.
I'm Anthony.
Okay, you all have a whole lot of responsibilities in here, but talk about your Derby experience and what folks might be surprised to hear in this club.
Well, this is my 4th year, and I think what's surprising is that everybody comes in and they all have their own stories. They come from their own backgrounds, and people really love to vent and talk and, like, you know, tell their testimonies. And I think I really like that part because it makes you feel more than just their server. You know what I'm saying? Like, they give you an experience and then you get to give them an experience back, you know? So
I hope you all get to eat some of this food. Talk about some of I was like,
tell them about it.
No. Talk about some of the food over there.
Well, we don't really get to taste anything, but I have heard that we do have a good chef in the back that makes a lot of gourmet food every day. And for the most part, everyone likes it.
It does. It's unbelievable. They got Korean sliders. I didn't get to talk to you, but you said your name, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, he's working as hard as anybody else. You all, it's going to get crazy over here because it's prime time for the Oaks. Myra and Brian, I will send it back to you. It is hopping over here.
Yeah, that's where the party's at.
All right, popping on the first turn with Dawn. Who knows what's happening on the backside. A lot of people getting ready, getting the horses ready.
Yeah.
Camille Gear has been there throughout the afternoon. Let's check in with her now.
I think we're having trouble with Camille's mic. We'll check back in with her in a few minutes. But that was a cute shot there with the horse.
Some folks, depending on where your seats are, you may not see a horse all day long.
Exactly.
So take all the shots we can get.
Yeah. It's been a great day out here at the track. Really, the weather has been just a little chilly, but not too bad. A little windy. But tomorrow, things are going to be changing just a little bit, so we've been talking about it for quite some time. So if you can be prepared for tomorrow's weather, I think you'll be good to go if you come to the track.
We're getting ready for the Oaks race here in an hour or so. Oh, Camille's back. There, she's back.
Okay.
Hi, Camille.
I'm here, guys. I'm here. And, well, as the day is winding down and the Oaks is just about 90 minutes from now, you know what that means? The Kentucky Derby is just less than 24 hours away. And right now, you're looking at the favorite chewing on his door. That's Renegade. We've been hanging out with him for the last 30 minutes or so. And he's been a little sleepy, I got to be honest with you. You know, he's got to get his beauty sleep before tomorrow's big race, so I really don't blame him. And he's got a great trainer by the name of Todd Pletcher, if you've ever heard of him. him. He's a 2-time Derby winner. And get this, Pletcher has 65 Derby starts. That's more than anyone. Even his mentor, the late Wayne Lucas, he only had 51. Yeah, which 51 compared to 65, 65 is the winner. But Renegade did draw post number 1, which historically doesn't have the best numbers when you look at it. Actually, Ferdinand was the last Derby winner from post 1, 1984. But Renegade's a great horse. He won the Arkansas Derby, and we'll see if post 1, maybe it's a lucky number 1 tomorrow. We will see. But for now, guys, from the backside, Camille Gear, I'll send things back to you.
Thanks, Camille. Yeah, hoping to break a 40-year streak there coming out of the Rail Jinx post 1 there for Renegade, the Arkansas Derby winner. I told you Explorer coming out in the Oaks from the number 1 hole is my pick, so maybe I go Renegade tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe both of them take it, break a long jinx, and it's all about the ones this weekend. We'll find out.
We will find out. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be back with more coverage of the Kentucky Oaks right here on Wave. Stay with us.
Thank you so much for joining us for Waves coverage of Kentucky Oaks 152. I'm Kirsten Foote. The Oaks Trophy is one of racing's most unique prizes, an ornate sterling silver symbol of victory presented each year to the winners of the Run for the Lilies. The race itself, which only allows for 3-year-old fillies, dates back to May 19th, 1875, making it the oldest continuously held major stakes event for fillies in the United States. As the Oaks has grown in popularity, the race purse has swelled to more than $1 million and crowds of more than 100,000, making it the most attended non-Triple Crown race in the country. The Oaks Trophy has its own history. The cup we recognize today was first commissioned in 1924 by Lemon & Son, and it's been engraved with each winner ever since. In 1955, race organizers even went back and added the names of Oaks champions from before 1924, connecting modern winners to the earliest stars of the sport. Unlike most trophies, the Kentucky Oaks Trophy doesn't go home with the winner. Rather, it remains the property of Churchill Downs and is kept at the Kentucky Derby Museum, leaving only once a year for the presentation to the winners, then returning immediately after. Instead, the winning team receives 12 engraved sterling silver julep cups, a lasting keepsake they can share with the trainer, jockey, and others who helped make history.
Wave Now Oaks coverage is sponsored by the Kentucky Lottery. Did you know the Kentucky Lottery offers hundreds of instant play games you can play online anytime? Download the Kentucky Lottery app or visit kylottery.com.
The big race starts long before the bugle. Kentuckians show up, work hard, and take care of each other. And for 40 years, Becker Law has shown up too. We've got your back. Call the Becker Law office. Just dial 3s.
They're on backup. Let's make it right.
Hold! It's feeling pressure.
Hold it up. Great work, boys. We'll see you on the next one. Jardine Mechanical. Family owned, always on call.
No need to wait for relief. Whether it's ear pain, sinus pressure, allergies, or a nagging cough, our ENT specialists are here for you. No appointment needed. Walk-in clinics available to help your whole family feel better fast. Visit Advanced ENT and Allergy today.
Room for 6 full-size passions. The Lexus TX, 3-row luxury. A car that doesn't elevate everyone's experience. It's a car that stops short of amazing.
The big race starts long before the bugle. Kentuckians show up, work hard, and take care of each other. And for 40 years, Becker Law has shown up too. We've got your back. Call the Becker Law office. Just dial 3s.
Cinco de Mayo hits different at El Nopal. Free queso and $5 El Nopal Blue Agave shots. And to top it off, get free sopapillas. See ya on Cinco for free queso and sopapillas.
This is
the new Toyota Grand Highlander, and it is all that and more.
With your choice of 3 different powertrains, with a driving range of nearly 600 miles.
Plus this 12.3-inch touchscreen and a full-size third row.
And Grand Highlander is assembled right here in the USA.
Now you can get 4.99 APR financing on any new Grand Highlander, or lease this Grand Highlander hybrid for just $459 a month.
America drives Toyota. Let's go places.
When your loved one needs more than one kind of care, you shouldn't need more than one team. Freedom Senior Services brings together in-home care and adult day health under one roof, one care plan, one team that knows your family by name. Freedom Senior Services. One team, one plan.
Hi, everybody. This is Cindy Sullivan, and we are here live at the Kroger store in Middletown, where the Kroger Floral Design Team is creating the garland of roses for tomorrow's Kentucky Derby winner. And Allison Goucher has been doing this for a number of years. I'm not giving anything away, but how long has Kroger been doing this?
Yeah, so this is our 40th year. So we've been doing this since 1987. Maybe not me, because I'm not 40, right? But we've been doing this for 40 years this year. What an honor.
It is absolutely. So let's talk about how long it takes you guys to do this.
Yeah, so we will be working on this for 5 hours tonight. There is the greenery, took us over 180 man hours, which is really where all the work is. Very tedious and everything hand wired. And then we will select approximately 465 Freedom roses to put in this garland.
It is absolutely gorgeous. And you can come out and join us. The girls are going to be here until 9 o'clock tonight. And there's fun family activities, local vendors, all kinds of fun. Come and see us at the Kroger in Middletown.
Hi, I'm John Ramsey for Aging Untold with attorney Jim Desmond. Jim, what is the number one thing you would tell seniors who are injured in an accident?
John, I would tell them to call me directly on my cell phone. Seniors are often misled, and if anyone deserves good legal advice, it's them. That's why they reach me directly.
May your trifecta hit and your bourbon pour easy. And when the race is done, come find your finish line at Hardin County Honda.
Happy Derby, Kentuckiana. Go, baby, go!
The clock is ticking to 8:40. That is post time for this year's Kentucky Oaks. The $1.5 million purse, the race, the Lilies for the Phillies. Between now and then, you still have time to fill up that cup, get a lily or a julep. 40,000 lilies expected to be sold, 120,000 mint juleps over this weekend, giving you the courage to pick a winner. Hey, we still got race number 12 before the Oaks. If you're looking for a winner, I'm going horse 11, Time to Dream. It's the combo we've been talking about all day long. The Rapoli stable, Todd Pletcher, the trainer, Erad Ortiz in the seat aboard the horse, and that's the same combo with the zany 4-to-1 odds going off in the 2 spot in the Oaks. A lot of people's pick for the Oaks. That team looking to have a huge weekend.
Well, let's just hope we have time to dream, because we've got a quick turnaround to tomorrow's coverage. We want to go now to Alina Nogues, who is in the fan experience for us, showing us folks that are having some good times today.
Yeah, Myra, Brian, you guys talked about time to dream, and you know what's a dream for one couple here? A new proposal. Less than 30 minutes ago, I watched these lovely folks from Pennsylvania, Amanda and Kyle. Kyle popped the question right in front of the paddock gate. How are you feeling, Amanda?
I'm in shock. I am loving this day. It's the best day of my life, and just being here, first time at the Kentucky Oaks, going to the Derby tomorrow, just taking it all in. It's truly beautiful.
It's amazing. Whenever you, Kyle, were thinking about when to pop the question, were you like, undoubtedly, this is where it's got to be?
Just because, like, it's such a big event, everyone's dressed up, and figured she wouldn't have an idea. So, because I hate crowds, so I know she wouldn't think that I would do it like in a big crowd like this.
Were you anxious about when to do it? Is this like the planned spot?
No, it wasn't. It was like a spur of the whim. Funny story is my family came in, and I was planning on doing it earlier, less crowd, but things changed, and I had to like just do it on a whim, and it was great. It was amazing.
It was gorgeous right as the sun was kind of like glowing on you guys. Yeah. You looked beautiful. Thank you. Just amazing. And let's go look at the ring.
Oh, yeah. I'm completely shocked. I'm still shaking. The love of my life, and I'm just so happy to be here and just experiencing this whole entire day and seeing all the beautiful people, and everyone looks so dapper, and just quite a beautiful event to celebrate.
152, you get to remember it not only for your first time coming to the Derby, but, you know, a new moment in your lives, right? Yeah, congratulations. Exactly, it's a party. Now they get to go back, relax, and celebrate. Back to you guys.
Oh, congratulations to them. That is so cute.
Perfect place to pop the question.
Exactly, and they're going to hopefully make this a tradition. You know, this is where part of their journey started.
Another one of those Oaks Day and Derby Day stories we love to tell for generations to come. Hey, let's talk a bit about the weather now. A chill in the air. Feels like fall out here. Still a beautiful day for the Oaks. Kevin, what do you got in store for us?
Yeah, I tell you, we have seen temperatures cool down with the clouds overhead, the sun angle getting a little lower in the sky. It's only a sign of things to come over the course of the next few hours as we roll into sunset. And then, of course, that's directly followed by the Kentucky Oaks. You see the track, it's looking good. We're fast with the dirt looking good, and the turf, that is firm. We have a cloudy sky. Folks bundled up in some ways as we've had one of the colder Kentucky Oaks days, and as we settle into what will be one of our colder Kentucky Derby days in quite some time. I mentioned the track conditions. Our actual temperature is 59 degrees. We've had no rain so far today. When we look at what's happening across the area, temperatures have been decent. I mean, as far as low 60s, upper 50s, that's where we thought we would be across the area today, and that's where we continue to stand. We're going to notice tonight those numbers will be dropping. In fact, as we roll into the evening hours, our temperatures drop from the 50s where we see now back into the 40s, and eventually some areas could go into the 30s. We're under a partly cloudy sky. We keep it partly cloudy this evening with no rain expected. That post time is at 8:40. The sun actually sets at 8:35, so we'll be in the twilight there as temperatures drop to 54 by race time. A lot of questions about the Kentucky Oaks or Kentucky Derby forecast, so let me walk you through that. You can see that high temperature of 59 degrees. That will come in the afternoon. It also comes with a minor rain chance, 20 to even as high as 30% for a narrow window, and that window is between 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock. Rain chances come back down. Temperatures will too. You'll see those rain chances spelled out, 20 to 30%. By no means would I cancel any plans, but if you have a poncho, I'd bring it. Here's why. You can see that rain gets super close to us during the afternoon. The bulk of it should hold just out to the west of us on our Saturday. Other than that, we have the alert date late next Tuesday. We'll be talking more about that in the days to come to help prepare you for that. Could have a few strong storms. We're back in the 70s, wouldn't you know it, by early next week. So unfortunately, no 70s for us. It's going to be a cool day, hopefully a mainly dry day as well. But bring something warm. Bring a poncho just in case, guys.
Kev, here's some perspective for all the naysayers out there. About 48% of all derbies experience at least some sort of rain, and the coldest it's ever been on Derby Day twice, 1940 and 1957, 36 degrees. So I'd say tomorrow is a walk in the park.
Yeah. No 36 degrees. That would be miserable. All right. Thanks so much, Kevin.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Let's go now to Natalia Martinez. She's been out and about, and she's now at the Sports Illustrated Club with more from there.
Natalia Martinez here at Club SI, one of the newest and hottest places inside of Churchill Downs. I want to show you here how beautiful this place is. It just opened 3 years ago, and it is one of the most exclusive places to be at this weekend. I'm here joined with Corey, the COO of Authentic Brands, who owns Sports Illustrated. So tell me how exciting it is to be here this weekend. It's got to be something that you gear up for all year.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. I mean, this is like one of the most preeminent sports weekends of the year, and to have a permanent location on the track at the Kentucky Derby is like a privilege. So we love our partnership with Churchill Downs, and we are so excited to be back here again.
So who are some of the guests, special guests that you have here?
So Camille Kostick, one of our SI swim supermodels, is here. She's amazing. We host it every year with different people, and this year she'll be hosting it with us.
So tell me, what is this place going to look like tomorrow? How much hype is there here?
Yeah, I mean this race is incredible. So today is, I love it. The pink, everyone's getting ready, gearing up. But tomorrow it's packed. People are trying to get in, and you'll see everyone runs to the field to watch the horses race. But it is unbelievable, and it will be action-packed, smiles on all weekend. It's pretty incredible.
So this place also has its own betting area that's just right along the ways, and then right outside of that, you've got direct access to the track.
Absolutely, right. So you figure out who's racing, and you go bet on your horse. You put the bet in, and then you go right out to the track and you watch those horses race. It's pretty amazing, actually. And that's a lot of the paddocks have betting parlors in there, but we're really lucky because we're right here next to the paddock club.
Yeah, you could.
Next to the track. So
Jeff, if you could show the paddock area right there. I mean, the access inside of this place, it's almost like you've got a little bit of everything here.
Absolutely. No, it's amazing. And, you got lots of bars, lots of food stations, great partners. So it's pretty amazing.
Well, I'm sure this place is going to be a lot of fun. The races go on so late tonight, so the party's probably just getting started, and tomorrow it sounds like it's going to be like a lot more fun. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks so much, Natalia. You saw Natalia's Fascinator there. Here's a couple of hats. The gentleman with her wearing a hat as well. Did you know this part of Derby fashion, it's actually inspired by the royal families of Europe, especially Great Britain. They always wore glamorous fascinators and hats to special occasions, and so we have brought that tradition here to the Oaks and the Derby, and you see now almost every head is covered this year out at the track.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how the hats and the fascinators have evolved over the years, right? I think it was Marissa that did a story about how some of the previous hats, and many, many years ago, were made decorated with bird feathers, and just how that kind of impacted that, but how they've changed. Do you go with the big hat? Do you wear a fascinator? Keep it simple or go big? Like, what do you do? It's just interesting to see what people pick and choose.
Fashion goes back to the very beginning of this race, 1875. We are here for more history this evening. 2 races to go, including the Oaks. Don't go anywhere. Waves coverage at Churchill Downs rolls on after this.
Stay Closed Captioning is sponsored by Freedom Senior Services.
Call the experts you can trust at BJ Heating and Cooling.
Wave, your Kentucky Derby official station. Wave's coverage of the Kentucky Derby is sponsored by Transcend Credit Union. The Kentucky Derby on Wave is presented in crystal clear HDR, sponsored by Dr. Black's Eye Associates. Visit have2020.com to see life clearly. Wave's coverage of the Kentucky Derby is sponsored by Becker Law Office. Just dial 3s.
When picking a horse, there's no such thing as a sure thing. But when picking a truck like Ford F-Series, there is. Because you don't become the best-selling truck 49 years straight by being a long shot.
They're off in the Kentucky Derby.
Ford F-Series, the only sure thing on race day. Or any other day. Sorry, fella.
When the power goes out, Corrigan Electric keeps you on. Install a whole home generator today. Trusted professionals, efficient service, and priceless peace of mind. You know it's the Corrigan. Give us a call. Your electrician.
Kentuckiana, thank you for allowing Watsons to help decorate both the inside and the outside of your homes for over 30 years. We hope everyone has a great time enjoying the horses this week, whether you're at home or at the track, celebrating with friends, family, and neighbors. Remember, this is Kentuckiana's week to shine, whether it's inside or outside your home. When you're ready for some more fun, we hope to see you again at either one of our 2 area Watsons locations.
We have all the fun. Chevy Chrysler, light it up. Big trucks roll when we pulling up. Hear that banjo with the 808 line. Turn the key and let the whole block rock.
At Kaufman & Stinger, we've been helping injured friends,
family, and neighbors for 25 years. When you call us after an injury accident, you will not be treated like a number because you are our neighbor. We live here, work here, and want to help. Go to getthettiger.com.
Our new oven-toasted sandwiches just joined the Papa Pairings menu for $6.99 each. That's right. Get 2 or more Papa John's favorites for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, and now better sandwiches. Papa John's.
Oaks Day Scrapbook is sponsored by L&N Federal Credit Union.
Seeing people have a good time.
I mean, if that doesn't encapsulate the day, I don't know what does.
It's great to see people just having fun, letting loose, enjoying the day, and they're going to get back up at it tomorrow and do it all over again.
It's fun to explore different parts of the track as we roll on with our coverage here. Wave News reporter David Mattingly has been hanging out in the starting gate suites, a relatively new area here at the track. And David, I know you've seen a ton of history in your life. Tonight you get to see the first Oaks race run in prime time. What are the folks there in that new luxury area think about this new start time under the lights?
Well, a big question on our minds. A big question on our minds about what was going to be happening here tonight now that the Oaks has been moved later into the evening was how many people were going to come and then stay for the later race. There's quite a few empty tables here right now. We were actually surprised to come up here late in the afternoon and find so many empty tables, but this table is not empty. This couple right here is from California. This couple is from Florida, and they are committed. They're going to be here for the Oaks race. So it sounds, this is your first visit here, right?
That's right.
So you're paid to get in here, and you're going to see all of the races.
You got it. We got a bus that leaves 30 minutes after the last race, so we'll be here till the bus.
So you're stuck here regardless.
Well, we could take an Uber, but why do that? You know, it's the Oaks. We're here. Let's enjoy it.
So do you have a favorite in the race?
No favorites in the race. Just happy to be here.
What did people tell you about the Louisville weather before you got here?
That it always works out bad on Derby Day.
Well, it looks like that was true. It's gonna be pretty cold. Did you bring extra clothes, some warm clothes for tomorrow?
No, we think this is a setup by the gift shop to sell the blankets, but we'll be down there.
So have you got a blanket? Oh, you've already got your blanket. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes, sir.
It's
Yes.
been very effective.
And we're originally from Kentucky, but we came from Florida where it was 85 degrees. So this was my first stop.
It's been chilly up here. What's your strategy for tomorrow?
Jackets, yeah?
Yeah. Extra layers.
Layers.
And did you bring extra layers with you?
I did, yeah. I left it at home this morning. I thought I don't need a big coat, and sure enough, I'm glad I brought it, though, right?
Okay, fantastic. Well, listen, I'll be up here with you. I'm going to check on you tomorrow to make sure you're okay.
All right.
And I hope all your horses win. All right, thanks. Back to you.
See, I know they're true race fans because he said they're from Florida and California. The Florida Derby and the Santa Anita Derby are two of the big stakes races, and a lot of folks will bet on the winners of those races in the Kentucky Derby. So that's why they're sticking it out until the end. They know racing. They know
Yeah, they know what they're doing. Yeah. All right. So another great place to visit when you're out here at the Churchill Downs is to visit the Derby Museum. You've been there. I've been there. My favorite thing in the Derby Museum is watching that movie in the
360.
It's the 360, and it's like, you know, you're wondering, like, well, why do they have bar stools in here? Well, it makes sense because you're literally doing this the whole time when you're watching the movie, and you get just chills. It's just amazing.
That place is a keeper of history. They've got all kinds of items in their archives, including items related to fashion and hats, and that's where we find Rob Wells with a look at some of the Derby Museum archives.
Sure,
that. I'm ready to break out into a dance here at the Kentucky Derby Museum. They are getting ready for the big parties all throughout the day on Oaks Day, and I hope you're making it a great Oaks Day and enjoying it. There's a lot to enjoy here at the museum, and of course, it's all about fashion, right? We're talking about the hats, the fascinators. Pink, the color of the day. Pink supporting breast cancer awareness, research, and we got a lot of pink on this hat today. Jessica Whitehead's curator here at the museum. Talk to me about this creation. This is something you don't see every day. Talk to me about how magnificent this is.
That's right. So pieces like this is why we come to the track, right? We love to people watch at the track. We love to see and be seen and see what's going on people's fashion radar. This is an example of one of those cool like DIY, fashion trends where you're going into a store and you're pulling together all of your creativity to create something like this that's just like a party on your head, right?
And she has been out on display the last couple of years. She's not this year. Why is that? You said there's actually a method to this. There is a rotation kind of system.
Yeah, so this is a piece that we had on display for a couple years, showcasing this incredible example of Oaks fashion history. But we rotate everything in our museum exhibits. Only about 5% of our collection can be on display at any given time. So that's because we rotate things in and out of our cases to make sure that they have the longest possible life for generations to come of people enjoying Derby history.
That's what I was saying. There's so many cool hats to see when you're out here, but if I were to take a peek in the vault, the hidden embers of this place, how many were up there? A dozen, 2 dozen, and you said?
Well, we have several hundred hats in our collection, which is really special, and it's part of our larger textile collection that includes all kinds of dresses and, purses and all kinds of things related to that fashion tradition.
And how are those items curated? Are they donated? A lot of them come from estates. Do you go around and hand select ones? How does that actually come to fruition?
So we have lots of folks who reach out to us and say, hey, I wore this to the 1991 Kentucky Derby. Would you be interested in having this in your collection? We get donations like that. We also brought in a number of pieces in recent years from the old Kentucky Science Center collection, which was deaccessioning part of its collection, and we brought many of those pieces into our collection. Incredible pieces going all the way back to the 1870s.
I love flamingos. She's front and center. Was somebody had a connection to Florida or the South? What's the deal? Why a flamingo in Kentucky? They usually don't equate.
I think this is just something a little bit fun for Oaks Day, something fun to stand out in the crowd and to make sure he did have a connection to some friends and family members who suffered from breast cancer, and so this was being worn on Oaks Day by him to sort of raise that awareness for breast and ovarian cancer and the research and how important it is for saving lives in the future.
Jessica Whitehead, thanks so much. So much to check out here at the Kentucky Derby Museum, and I hope you enjoy your Oaks Day. So my friend and I are going to take off for now. Make it a good one. Back to you.
All right. Thanks so much, Rob. One of the other cool things about the Derby Museum, if you've not been, when you walk into the Derby Museum, the first thing you do, if you make a left, you go through the starting gate, right? Just like you would here at the track.
It's a pretty cool experience.
They've really thought of just everything, right? Like all the little details.
A good gateway into Louisville for visitors here coming in from all over the world. Hey, we told you that we could run race 11 on a delay. We are ready to do that now. Let's take you to the stretch call.
Inside third, Bless the Broken is all in back and forth. Jason is tailed off into fifth. They're off the turn. Shred the Gnar digs in for the final furlong. Is trying to fend off Fully Subscribed, who's finding stride late in the game. Wandering about the track is Fully Subscribed. Shred the Gnar fending her off so far. Shred the Gnar kept on going. Shred the Gnar defeats Fully Subscribed, Bless the Broken, and It's Justified.
Shred the Gnar coming out of the 5-hole, winning with Brian Lynch, the trainer, Luis Saez, the jockey. Shred the Gnar, a horse that has run here at Churchill before.
Yeah, he has another big day tomorrow, but let's go to Fernando Garcia Francescini in the winner's circle with Luis Saez.
I mean, what a race that was with Shred the Gnar pulling out the win. Luis Saez, the jockey riding that amazing horse, is right here with me. Tell me about that, about the emotion. What's going through your mind right now?
Yeah, I was pretty excited. You know, this is a filly that we've been riding from the first day when she was a baby, and we know her pretty well. She always has to, last races, she was winning with me. She went to the lead, and me and Brian will try to do something different if something happened, having a plan B. And today they worked out pretty well. She sits second there, and then she had horse left for the top of the stretch.
At what point in the race did you know that you had this in the bag?
When I came to the top of the straight and she started giving me that good feeling that she was trying so hard and she don't want nobody pass her. So I know we have a big chance to win the race.
Yeah, it was exciting. I need to ask about Dazzling Dame. You're going to be riding her coming up in the Oaks. How are you feeling about that race?
I feel pretty grateful to be in the race and I have a good feeling about her. You know, we always try no matter what, and that's a feeling that you have a lot of speed, so let's break from there and see where we are.
Yeah, we're going to cross our fingers for that one. Tomorrow for Derby, you're going to be on top of Commandment, is that right? Yes. How have you prepared for that race, and what can people expect? I know a big favorite going into tomorrow.
Yes, I'm pretty prepared. I'm pretty happy to be in that race. That's a race that everybody want to win, and this horse doing pretty well. I had the opportunity to work in the morning, and I know him pretty well. I think more distance is better for him, so we hope all the best, having a good trip, break from there great, and hopefully we win the race.
To wrap things up, how are you feeling in this moment?
Feel very grateful with the Lord. Thank you for, thanks for being here, and I enjoy this moment.
Awesome. Congratulations, felicidades.
Gracias, campeón.
Well, that's all we have right now in the winner's circle. For now, I'll go ahead and send things back to you.
All right, good deal. Thanks, Fernando. Luis Saez there on Shred the Gnar. I mentioned that Shred the Gnar has won here at Churchill Downs before. If that name sounds familiar, she ran last Oaks Day, but not in the Oaks itself, running the opening race of the day and winning by a mile, 7 lengths. So this day, this Friday, Oaks Day, has been good to Shred the Gnar.
Yeah, and Luis Saez will be on Commandment again tomorrow for the Kentucky Derby, so hopefully he's going to rest up tonight and get back on it tomorrow. Let's go out to Kendrick and Mike, our handicappers. Hey, guys.
Hey guys, it looked like Fernando found the warmest person here at Churchill Downs, the guy in the full-length fur coat.
Yeah, I saw
standing in the background.
Thought it was Joe Namath there from back in the day there. Styling.
Oh, let's get to his 12th race. Does
anybody even know who our viewers, would they remember Joe?
Probably
Broadway
not.
Joe?
They definitely won't remember those stats. Woof. The Maryland 16th turf race, the 42nd running of the Edgewood. Mike, who are you liking this one?
You know, Imagination Lady is the one to beat. She is currently the favorite at 2-1. I'm going to go a little pricier here. I'm going to take Lion Lake, number 8 at 6-1. She's steadily improving. She lost her race at Keeneland recently, but she seems like that may have set her up today. She lost by just a neck. And in February, she won a grade 3 race down at Gulfstream Park. Johnny V is in the saddle. Lion Lake, I'll pick her in the Edgewood Stakes.
You're tempting fate. Dan Donna is ridden by Jose Ortiz, who has been red hot today.
Oh, has he? 4 wins on the card with this jockey colony that's assembled here. And he puts a 4. He hangs a 4 on the scoreboard, and he's having a marvelous afternoon. Yeah.
Yeah, with the competition he has out here today, him scoring 4 wins already, that's the equivalent of like a LeBron James going for 30 points in a game.
Absolutely.
And sentimental pick for me is the 13 horse Indigo Woods. The ownership, one of the owners is Bubba Rogers. He's a local guy. He actually graduated from the established Academy of Education of Fern Creek High School. And so I've known Bubba for years, and I'm also one of the part owners of that horse is Cooper DeJean of the Philadelphia Eagles. So Indigo Woods, an Irish horse, is a sentimental pick for me.
Not a bad way to go. No.
Just looking around, Chad Brown has Just Aloof in this one. He's the 5 horse. This one is ridden by Flavian Pratt.
Yeah, got a chance. Finished 4th by a half length over at Keeneland. So it's fairly wide open here.
All right. Of course, we cannot show this race live. We will show it on delay, but we will have much, much more from Kentucky Oaks Day here at Churchill Downs on Wave 3 News. We'll be right back.
Oaks Day closed captioning is sponsored by Freedom Senior Services.
Whatever your fleet of vehicles look like, Big O Tires has you covered. Tires, brakes, alignments, fluids, and more. We work with most national fleet accounts to make service simple for all your vehicles. We'll get you in and out the door fast, only at your local Kentuckiana Big O Tires.
We live with you, build with you, grow up with you, and dream with you. At Central Bank, we belong to the same communities you do. You're our neighbors, friends, and business partners. And through the relationships we build with you every day, we consistently serve you better. That's what highly personal banking is all about. We start with you.
I'm attorney John D. Camillus. My experience and success cover a broad spectrum: car wrecks, slip and falls, dog bites, nursing home abuse, and large semi-crashes. Call me.
Get an 11% rebate at Menards. Dutch Boy's exterior semi-transparent stain and sealer offers all-weather protection while repelling rain in just 4 hours after application. Right now, get it on sale for a value of $29.98 after rebate. Transform your outdoor living areas with Cabot Australian Timber Oil. It's perfect for deck, siding, and outdoor furniture while providing maximum penetration, durability, and water repellency. Get $8 off per gallon of all Cabot exterior stain.
Save big money at Menards.
Hey Kentucky, got horses? The Ferris Equine Program delivers exclusive savings for equine businesses and other organizations. Ferris mowers with patented suspension, the best ride on the market, and powered by Vanguard Commercial Power. Get yours at Outdoor Turf Products, your lawnmower superstore.
At Big O, that now is no problem at all.
Step into spring savings with $50 to $100 instant savings on 4 select in-stock tires. And use your Big O credit card to get $50 in rebate savings.
Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Race 12 just wrapped on the turf behind us, and it was an exciting finish. We have to bring it to you on a delay, but we will do that in just a bit as the jockeys and horses make their way around the track. And you see a lot of folks here checking the program, seeing, did I win?
Huh? Was
What's
it
the
me?
payout?
What is the payout? What happened? All right, so we are going to go now to Dawn G. She is in the First Turn Club with more on what's going on over there.
So this is the studious table, I think. They were just screaming a second ago, like you said, because it was such an exciting race. We will show it in just a second. Now, this is Jenny from Bardstown. She's the host to all of these fabulous folks. Jenny, have you all been having a good time?
A great time.
All right, so your whole table just about is from out of town, right?
All of them. All of us.
All right. So name some places.
Columbus, Ohio, and Lebanon, Pennsylvania, and Detroit, Michigan.
All right, you all have been
Bardstown.
Yeah, you're from Bardstown, so you've got your Oaks picks. This is going to be the first time that has run in prime time. Who are you picking?
Number 8, Bob Badford's horse. Bottle of Rouge.
Okay, there we go. Now, everybody has a pick. Everybody has said, I got to go around the table. He's with her. These two here. Now, you've been playing. You got tickets in your hand. Did you win?
Yeah, not very much, but I have a lot of losing tickets that we just cleared off the table. So, but Prom Queen for the Oaks.
Okay, Prom Queen. I think that's Myra Ansari's horse. You've been cashing in tickets too.
I have been cashing in a few.
All right, give her a round of applause, everybody.
And I'm going to pick always a runner for the Oaks.
Okay, let's hope it runs all the way to the finish.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Now, I like Bobby Flay's horse just simply because I like Bobby Flay. I know everybody wants to beat Bobby Flay. Okay, here we come. This is our Dayton, Ohio group, and you all are betting for?
I'm going Prom Queen.
Okay, Prom Queen. Now, he looked at her, so are you going for the same?
So I'm going Percy.
You're going Percy.
I'm going Percy's.
You're going for who?
Percy's Bar.
Okay, now he still looks at her to see who he's...
I need to make sure it was okay with her.
It's always better to what is it? Ask for permission than to say you're
Exactly.
Is that what it is?
Exactly.
Anyway,
I was thinking Percy's bar, but she said, "Hey, prom queen." I don't know.
he didn't want to get in trouble. That is a good husband. He did not want to get in trouble. So first time in prime time, Brian and Myra, I heard you say your picks. Again, like I said, I'm going for Blonde. What's Bobby's? Yeah.
Blonde.
Back to you guys.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
All about Bobby Flay.
Yeah, it's all about Bobby Flay.
Yeah.
It was just like Sandman a couple of years ago because of the everybody thought, oh, it was a Metallica.
Yeah.
So everybody bet real big on Sandman coming into the race because of the Metallica.
Brooklyn
tie.
Blonde. Is that who you're talking about, Don? I think that's who she was.
I was like, did she just tell me that they had to pause me?
Okay, so yes, my pick, what did I pick? I picked
Prom Queen.
Prom Queen, yes, for the Oaks race.
Get your picks in. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Race 12 just wrapped. Again, we'll bring you the delay here shortly as everyone's trying to get that perfect viewing area, the perfect seat to watch the Oaks run in prime time. We are just under an hour out from the race. Stay with us here on Wave.
Oaks Day closed captioning is sponsored by Freedom Senior Services.
Call the experts you can trust at BJ Heating and Cooling.
Wave, your Kentucky Derby official station. Wave's coverage of the Kentucky Derby is sponsored by Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. They're the most glamorous events of Derby season. Watch Night at the Galas tonight on Wave. Sponsored by Riverside Cigar Shop and Lounge. Phosphoro available now. Wave's coverage of the Kentucky Derby is sponsored by Shady Rays. Polarized sunglasses with lost and broken protection.
May your trifecta hit and your bourbon pour easy. And when the race is done, come find your finish line at Hardin County Honda.
Happy Derby, Kentuckiana. Go, baby, go!
This time of year, Kentucky is a place for celebration.
From the Derby in the spring to football in the fall.
One moment, you're celebrating with friends.
And the next, you're facing a DUI or criminal charge that could change everything.
When the stakes are this high, you need a trial attorney who will fight for you and win. My name is Tyler Hitch of Hitch Defense Attorneys.
And I'm Samina Hitch of Hitch Defense Attorneys.
Call us and let's get your life back.
Cinco de Mayo hits different at El Nopal. Free queso and $5 El Nopal Blue Agave shots. And to top it off, get free sopapillas. See ya on Cinco for free queso and sopapillas.
Fresh fast food, El Nopal.
When you bring the indoors outdoors, there are no rules.
Your dream project starts with us, family owned for 50 years.
Case Foundation Repair and Waterproofing. Since 1944, waterproofing basements and crawl spaces for over 76 years, living up to the true meaning of our lifetime warranty. Put a local pro on the case. Learn more at casefoundations.com.
This is the 2026 Nissan Rogue. Powered by Ward's 10 best engines, you can feel as comfortable out here as you do in here. Go Rogue in the 2026 Nissan Rogue, the most powerful Rogue ever. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Now get $3,500 customer cash on Rogue, or well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on select model trims.
While the front side of Churchill Downs is focused on the betting and the party, it's the backside that's also bustling, focused, full of high energy. The nerve center here of Churchill Downs for all the rest of us on this side of the track and the Twin Spires. 1,400 thoroughbreds back there. They are working hard. Workouts, bathing, grazing. It is the backbone of the industry, which leads us right into that paddock there and then out to the finish line on race day. So we've been talking about the backside, and we've had Camille Gear there throughout the day today showing us a little inside look at the barns.
Yeah, so let's go to her now. Camille, what do you have to show us now?
Yeah, guys, well, you said it was high energy. It definitely was earlier in the day, but as you can pretty much see behind me, most people have cleared out. But I did find one fan, Brentley, who's been here pretty much all day long. And who was your favorite horse that you saw run today? Did you have a favorite?
No, not really. I liked all of them.
How about bets? I know you maybe were helping some of your parent or your friends' parents betting. Did you have any win, or what did that kind of look like?
I got close on one, but I didn't win any.
And do you have a favorite last race of the day?
Yeah.
Do you remember which one?
Race 11.
All of them. Love it. Okay, guys, I'll send things back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Camille. We're taking a live look here at the track here. There's some folks from Louisville Fire. They always work hard to keep us safe. They are enjoying some leisure time here at the track. And look, the guy walked up. You guys want some snacks?
You know, I got to say a big thank you to our first responders who've been out here at the track making sure everything is safe. I think security was even extra tight today, which was a good thing. Went through the metal detector twice.
Hey, it's all about staying safe on this day. We want people to have as much fun as possible. A fist bump for our first responders and the firefighters. Stay with us. More Oaks coverage after the break.
I'm attorney John D. Camillus. My experience and success cover a broad spectrum: car wrecks, slip and falls, dog bites, nursing home abuse, and large semi-crashes. Call me.
Shelbyville, Chrysler, light it up. Big trucks roll when we pulling up. In that banjo with the 808 line. Turn the key, let the whole block rock.
My energy use is up.
If it's high, use my meter to find out why. Visualize your energy, set notifications, and find harmony between your habits and your bill.
I can track and better understand my energy usage.
Yes. That's Energy Zen.
You saw him too, right?
Want to get out in front of the pack? Commonwealth Credit Union. Here, we see you differently.
When picking a horse, there's no such thing as a sure thing. But when picking a truck like Ford F-Series, there is. Because you don't become the best-selling truck 49 years straight by being a long shot.
They're off in the Kentucky Derby.
Ford F-Series, the only sure thing on race day. Or any other day. Sorry, fella.
Derby season is here. Are your floors ready for this year's Run for the Refreshments? And they're off. Don't place your bet on a tired, worn-out floor. Corfage floor covering is a sure thing. I don't want you to be okay with your floor. I want you to love it. Call me on my cell phone.
Doesn't let Corfage floor covering give your home a photo finish.
CEO Live Talks returns to Wave Saturday, February 28th. Join us for life-changing conversations about public health solutions in Louisville. CEO Live Talks with Dr. Swanee Jett, Saturdays at noon, starting February 28th on Wave.
Buried at mid-pack. At the top of the stretch, Lion Lake is cut loose, coming after Tam Tam. Imagination the Lady pops outside for the final furlong, just aloof. And from last Storm's Wake, final 16th, Lion Lake, Tam Tam, Imagination the Lady, and just aloof. A driving finish with 4 noses right on the wire. Imagination the Lady, Tam Tam, Lion Lake, and just aloof.
4 noses on the rail there to finish out race number 12. How about that to finish out the card before the big Oaks race? That is a great way to end the undercard, if you will, of today's event. Hey, if you hear some banging around behind us, they are getting ready. It is constant action here at Churchill Downs. They are setting up, I don't even know what behind us here, tearing down maybe as they get ready for the Churchill Downs staff here, the Oaks race, and then Derby Day tomorrow. Here's a look at the trophy.
Isn't it beautiful? We're going to see who's going to be taking home this trophy. Brian's been helping me out. I just downloaded the Twin Spires app on my phone and quickly placing my bets, so you were helping me pick out what I should do. So hopefully, fingers crossed for a win tonight.
We'll see who takes it home. I've got my trifecta box, Explora, Zany, and Counting Stars. We'll see who wins it in the Oaks. It has been a pleasure to be here with you throughout the day today as we take a look here at our handicappers, Mike Hartnett and Kendrick Haskins, keeping us posted. They'll be back here tomorrow as we talk more about the Derby. We hope that you stay with us here on Wave and NBC. NBC will pick up coverage leading us into the Oaks, and then after the race itself, guess what? It's all about the stars in town on the red carpet here in Louisville.
Yes, and we have our gala special that starts at 9 o'clock tonight, and Olivia Russell and Kevin Harnett are going to be out there for that.
Then we are back up here early, ready for the Kentucky Derby. All right, Mike and Kendrick, we only got about 30 seconds left. Give us your winner in the Oaks under the lights.
Always a runner. Chad Brown, Jose Ortiz.
And I'm going with Meaning. 4 career races, 3 wins. I'm going with Meaning.
All right. Is that enough time to change our bets? I love our handicappers. They know better than all. Here's the live look at the track as we send it over to NBC. The sun's setting here at Churchill Downs.
Have a great night, everyone. Thank you so much for staying with us. We'll see you tomorrow.
Kaufman and Stigger for the most money.
Every case, every